Aloha, beautiful souls. This is Ryan of tranSOULution, and welcome to my channel, Transform with Ryan, where I am here to bring you that light whenever there are shadows. Now, in this Pick a Card tarot reading, we are going to be looking at some messages, advice, and next steps in your current situation from your spirit guides. And so when I first started my spiritual journey here, I really connected with animal totems, animal spirit guides. And so I thought this would be a wonderful way for you all to get some guidance on your journey so far in your current situation. And what came through, we have Lynx, Lizard, and Raven. Animal spirit guides came through to share messages with all of you beautiful souls today. So see which animal or animals are calling to you to deliver this message, deliver some advice and next steps about your current information or current situation. And you can click on the link, the timestamp in the description box below to go to your appropriate readings. And I will see you there, loves. Hey there, Star Fam! So, for those of you that were drawn to the links here, the message at the bottom is discernment and look beyond immediate appearances. So with the current situation that you're facing, there's a lot more to the picture than meets the eye. And what I'm getting from the Lynx spirit for you all is that you need to trust your intuition at this point in the current situation, and because what your eyes are seeing aren't the full picture, and you're picking up on all these non-verbal energetic emotional cues that can help you navigate your current situation so that you come out successful and you come out on top. Now, the energy here that is coming through as well with Lynx is we have victory. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my God, what a wonderful, wonderful start to your reading, Star Fam. For those of you drawn to the Lynx here, we have victory. And you know, with this 28, when we reduce it down in numerology, 2 plus 8 is 10. So that can be a number of completion, but we actually reduce that further to 1 plus 0 to make a 1. So new beginning, new portals, new openings, new opportunities. So you win a prize and it's going to lead to something else. Wow, this is a really encouraging and beautiful start to your reading. So let's get some tarot here and get some more information about this situation. Let's look at some, advice from your spirit guide, from the Lynx animal spirit to help you get to this victory with a lot of ease, a lot of speed, and a lot of grace. So actually, the unknown tarot is asking me to shuffle. Okay, and we'll do one last shuffle, and let's see what's going on with the advice. Let me know if any of you have ever seen a lynx in real life. I haven't, outside of maybe like a zoo when I was younger, but I haven't had the pleasure of seeing a lynx in real life. But I heard of somebody having one as a pet, actually. It was so interesting. So let's see what we have. 2 of Cups, the Hermit, and we have 6 of Wands and the Star. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Let's see, how can we rearrange these guys here? We'll do something like this. So we have 2 major arcana cards here. So this is like a big deal, this current situation. It's leading to something truly, truly amazing, because we have the Star card here, which is so much light, so much excitement, wishes being granted. We have the Hermit here as well. This tells me a little bit about the energy is being very solo, very singular. And so what this Hermit card relates to when it comes to connecting the dots here with the spirit animal is that with the Hermit card, this is trusting yourself, going within for the answers. And so with this discernment, again, what you're seeing on the surface isn't the entire picture here, and there's more underneath the surface. There's more that's hidden, and it's about trusting yourself. with this situation, what Spirit is sharing is it's not really the time for you to be getting the opinions of other people or allowing the opinions and perspectives of other people to cloud your judgment. This is about your decision, your choices. I'm getting this image of like a meeting, a board meeting, right? A committee meeting. Like Spirit is telling me it's not that. This is not, up for a vote. This is not a group decision, a group endeavor. You are the one that's really going to, how do you say? You are the one that's going to dictate and control the outcome. Your actions, your decisions, all right? So it's all you. Boo. Don't feel any pressure by any means, though. And here with the Minor Arcana, we have the Six of Wands, which signifies victory. But what I'm getting specifically for you in this reading, so we already have victory here, and it's supported by this beautiful Six of Wands card. But there was some confusion, some darkness, some entanglement. It's kind of like you weren't sure where to go, what to do. You didn't feel always in this situation the freedom and the liberty to do what you want, when you want, how you want. Well, you are breaking out of that. What I'm seeing here is this pathway to freedom, to spread your wings out, be recognized for all your talents and skills and contributions, and really shine. And here with the Two of Cups, what I'm sensing here is actually, this can often signify a relationship between two people. Oftentimes it can be viewed as a romantic one, but other times it's just like a business partner, a friendship, family member, like a good, solid, strong connection between two people. But with this, what I'm actually getting is a connection between you and your higher self here. So it's this strengthening of this bond that you have between you and your higher self. And so higher self, what is that? When you think of yourself right now, what you're actually thinking of is ego. It's this identity that the ego has constructed for your life here on earth. So things like your name, your occupation, if you're a brother, sister, mother, boyfriend, girlfriend, like all these titles and roles. Are you a kind person? Are you an athletic person? Are you a funny person? Like those are all constructs of the ego. Your higher self is something beyond that. Some people think of higher self as the soul, that direct connection that you have to source, to God. And that is the connection that's deepening here. That is the connection that you should be nurturing and going to for advice. So the hermit goes to the mountains. In this case, the hermit is this wonderful little turtle that goes into its shell to shut out all the noise of the city, of the people, of popular culture, of societal expectations, all those. It goes within to receive the guidance and the answers and the proper advice for the soul's path forward, your path forward. So it's about connecting very deeply with yourself. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's see about some next steps here with the help of the Mermaid Tarot. Next steps from my beautiful Lynx crew. Okay, shuffle again, shuffle again. That's what energy is saying to do. Whoa. Okay, that was a very rough shuffle, right, guys? Let's see if we can get a little bit better action there in the second one. Score. Okay, Spirit was saying that's good. That's good. Okay, so we have Queen of Swords here. Ace of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. And Six of Swords. Oh my goodness. So a lot of movement here. A lot of very quick movement and a lot of shifting of your ideas. So your current situation is really leading you to a new way of thinking about things, a new way of interpreting the signals and the world around you and the behaviors and actions of others, because we have swords, swords, swords. This is all mind energy, all energy about the intellect and logic, like brain processing, right? And so that is the next step here, is taking what you learn when you kind of meditate and reflect with your higher self energy, and then from there it's like thinking about, how am I going to apply it? How am I going to use it next? With the Seven of Pentacles, this is a little bit about strategizing, actually, okay? It's a little bit about expecting something to come and making the appropriate plans or strategy for it. So as you can see, a good explanation of that idea here is we have this crib, this seashell crib, because this mer couple is expecting a baby. And so here we have their pentacle mobile, crib mobile, and they're making plans, like they're setting up the home to prepare for the delivery of this new addition to the family. And so the next steps is, after you go within and you realize, hey, a new version of you is emerging, wishes and dreams will be coming true, how am I going to incorporate that now in your life? Okay, how are you going to incorporate that now in your life? Because the energy is going to be moving fast. Things are going to be shifting and changing to accommodate for this wonderful dream that you have that's coming through, this beautiful victory that is coming through, because we have the 6 and the 6, and that's nurturing, loving energy coming through with the number 6 here. And you're this mer person here, and spirit and universe are going to be taking you places, okay? And that's beautiful. And you have, with the Ace of Swords, new ideas. And with the Queen of Swords is actually a very discerning energy. You cannot BS the Queen of Swords. You cannot pull a fast one on the Queen of Swords. She is very, very observant. She is very smart, very calculating. She is very, there's another word that I'm trying to think of, someone with a very powerful mind who can strategize and see 2 steps ahead. So that is the next step, is taking this wisdom and insight from spirit and bringing that into the physical plane as like a strategy and a way of thinking. So wow, this is actually really, really cool stuff. So all positive things regarding your current situation, lots of success, lots of new ideas, new ways of doing things, new version of you. I sense very, very powerful beginning energy here on a beautiful path forward. So if this resonated with you and you're calling this beautiful energy in from Lynx Spirit, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, and make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss out on any readings. And of course, you can go to your next reading by clicking this link right above here. And lastly, I do want to share with you all that I am doing a open event called Lunar Release and Rebirth. It's happening on March 30th, 2022. The link to register for that event is in the description box below, so please check it out. What we will be doing is really releasing old energies, stagnant energies, and paving the way for your highest and most aligned timeline moving forward from March 30th onward. So I hope to see you there. Until next time, have a beautiful and wonderful day, loves. Mwah. Hey there, Star Fam! For those of you that were drawn to this wonderful lizard animal spirit here, below it, it says Dream Time. Pay attention to your dreams and visions. So your current situation, there's going to be a lot explained to you within your dreams. What I gather from those of you that were drawn to Lizard is many of you are actually very powerful dreamers, and many of you can actually remember your dreams upon waking. I have to say, my experiences, I barely remember any of my dreams on a day-to-day basis. Like maybe in a month I'll remember 2 or 3 dreams, but you, my dears, you are able to remember your dreams quite clearly, and your dreams share some wisdom and advice. And what I'm sensing is it also gives you some clues as to what's ahead, what's coming forward. And so pay very, very close attention to your dreams, because it's really going to be a key factor in helping you understand your current situation, and you'll receive additional messages beyond this reading from your dreams. Dreams are usually a place where the higher dimensional beings like angels, guardians, ancestors, passed on loved ones, they communicate through us in the dreamscape. So let's see what energy is coming in with that. Oh my goodness, the sun energy. So yes, lots of clarity, lots of wisdom here. And the sun is going to be shedding light and illuminating the path forward. So the sun is going to be providing you with solutions um, and remedies to help you with whatever day-to-day problem you're experiencing. Because what I get is, there's this overlying issue here that's your current situation, right? But then along the way, there's these little mini problems, kind of what I'm getting is like on a video game, there's like this big boss at the end of the level, but then there's like these mini bosses along the path. So it's sort of like there's these little obstacles that you have to overcome before you get to solving and coming to a resolution of the current situation, okay? So yes, you are going to receive all of that guidance and all of that wisdom. Oh my God, I'm loving this. This is pretty awesome. So let's get some more information with the help of the tarot here. Let's see what advice Lizard Animal Spirit has to share with you about your current situation. All right, one more. Can do, can do. Oh, beautiful. We have the 10 of coins here. So the advice that I'm getting here is have faith, be optimistic. Things are going to work out for you. This is about material fulfillment, okay? So the advice here is to kind of keep your eyes and your energies focused on the desired outcome. All right, we have 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands, and 7 of Wands. Interesting, so we have 2 sevens here. And what's also interesting is no major arcana came through, as in another one of the readings. So what I am sensing from this is that definitely there are these sort of day-to-day, these kind of like tasks that must be accomplished and completed for your current situation. There's a lot of like, what I'm getting here is busy work. There's a lot of little tasks and there's things on your to-do list that have to get done. And they can feel a little bit boring, a little bit daunting, kind of exhausting in a way. But again, the advice here is to keep your eye on the bigger picture, keep your eye on the prize, all right? Because here what I'm getting is, rising above with this 7 of Wands. It's about rising above this sort of inconsequential energy, right? It's like, this thing is really annoying to do, to have to complete this little task. Like here, this is a good example. So, to harvest a really good crop from your plants or to have beautiful flowers bloom, you have to water your plants every day. For the most part, right? You water your plants every single day and you don't always see the immediate benefits after every time you water your plants, but come spring, come harvest season, then you reap these rewards. So it's about you rising above the mundane, boring, annoying kind of day-to-day tasks, and again, realizing the bigger picture here. And with the 8 of Wands, this speaks a lot to movement. And there's a couple of things here with this. I'm sensing a lot of movement in the astral plane. So that's the dream world, okay? That whatever you are dreaming up, whatever you're seeing in the dream, you are also able to call that into reality. You're able to apply what you see and learn and experience in the dream into reality. And what that does is it accelerates your manifestation. It accelerates you coming to the end goal, the end result. Let me share a little story with you that I read about in one of these sort of like self-development books. And they did this study of this basketball team, and they split the basketball team in half, and half of them practiced doing free throw shots every day for whatever, like 20 minutes. The other half, all they did was do visualizations of them shooting the ball and it going in for the free throw. So practice physically and mental visualization, okay? Guess who did better? Guess who, when they ran that test, okay, it's test day, let's see how many free throw shots you get. Like, is it 10 out of 10, 5 out of 10 free throw shots? Guess which group had the highest scores? It was the visualization group, not the group that actually practiced shooting the shots. Pretty crazy, right, y'all? So that's what it means with this right here, okay? Now, with this card, this is speaking to things that are hidden from you. And actually, what's so beautiful about the dreamscape is you get the things that are hidden from you when you're awake and when you're conscious, those things actually come up to the surface. So you're able to see them a lot more clearly. Now, what's so interesting about the dreamscape, though, which makes it a little bit more challenging to understand, is it usually speaks in metaphors and symbolism. And so when you wake up, you're going to have to spend some time interpreting your dream a little bit and trying to make sense of it, but not so much logically at first. You're going to have to make sense of it a little bit more on the feeling wise, okay? So say in your dream you're flying, for example, okay? So logically, in the physical world, human beings aren't able to fly yet, right? Not without an airplane or helicopter or something. But what does the flying symbolize for you? Like, how were you feeling when you were flying? Were you feeling freedom? Were you feeling like excitement? Were you feeling nervous? Were you feeling shocked? Right? So what is the feeling? And then sort of getting more information based off of the feeling. So that's what this card here represents, okay? So let's take a look at some next steps here. Wow, this is a pretty cool reading. Okay, so next steps in regards to your current situation. So we have the Star. Wow, that's a beautiful card to kind of come here with the 10 of coins. We have the Devil. Okay, so we got 2 major arcana here. And we have the 9 of Wands. Wow, 7, 8, 9 of Wands. Interesting. So we have this progression happening. And the King of Pentacles. Okay, I guess we'll just have to put it right there. Oh, wow. This is very, very, very interesting. So next steps here. So obviously, wishes are going to be granted. You are going to see a very, a very favorable outcome to your current situation. So that is wonderful, beautiful news. And the next steps that I'm seeing here, as far as, in a way, advice. First things first here is 9 of Wands. We were talking about, the day-to-day tasks. So there is a sequence that has to be followed in order to reach the prize. And you're going to have to stick to that sequence. You have to go in order, okay? So let's just go back to the plant advice, right? So first, you got to prepare the soil. So till the soil, add some nutrients to the soil. Then you got to go to the store and buy the seeds, figure out what kind of crop you want to plant. You got to make sure that you research this crop or this flower and that you provide the best conditions for it to grow. Then you got to plant the seeds, you got to water the seeds, you got to make sure that you keep the land itself protected and guarded against pests and animals that are going to eat the crops. And then when the crops begin to harvest, you have to continue to water them, wait till they're ripe, then you can harvest the plant, right? So you have to follow these steps. And that's what the 9 of Wands is speaking to. And again, it might feel like a burden, it might feel kind of boring and lame at times, but trust that, again, you will get the prize at the end of it all. And the King of Pentacles is here to remind you to have good work ethic. Okay, that's important. Create a schedule, a routine that helps you make sure you accomplish all of these steps, and you do your due diligence when it comes to this process of whatever it is that you are manifesting, that you're calling into your life. From this current situation to get your success, okay? And be patient. The King of Pentacles is a very patient energy. It doesn't try to rush the process. It's very meticulous in tending to and nourishing the project and the process so that the desired outcome is all but assured, okay? Now here is a little bit of a warning. The devil speaks to temptations. So there are going to be temptations along your path. There's going to be these shiny objects that are going to try to pull you off course. And this is a warning from lizard, from animal spirit, to beware, okay? To not stray far from the path that you're on. Do not switch gears partway through, because if you're on one path headed in this direction to achieve this, and then halfway through you get sidetracked and go do something else, then you're not going to see this success because you didn't work on this goal right here. So it's never going to come true because you got sidetracked and you went here. Okay, so this is very strong about staying on course. Okay, so the star actually speaks to that as well, this guiding light to bring you forward to your desired destination. And what I'm getting here from Spirit actually is that it would be helpful for you to have some kind of reminder, like a photo, or maybe it's something that you write out, an affirmation about your goals and dreams, and then you read it out loud every day. So there's something that you should be doing daily to remind yourself of your goals and your vision. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful reading. Thank you, Lizard Animal Spirit, for passing this guidance along to the Transform with Ryan crew here. So give this video a like if you're calling in this beautiful manifestation into your life and this beautiful guidance and wisdom. And make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you are able to see all the readings as they are uploaded. And for your next reading, you can actually go up here and click on this link and it'll take you to your next reading. Now, I also wanted to let all of you know about this special event that I am hosting on March 30th, 2022, and it is the Lunar Release and Rebirth event. It's free to register. The link is down in the description box below. And what I will be doing in that event is helping you release these blockages, these weights from the past, and aligning you with your highest and most abundant timeline. So I hope to see you there. The link again is down in the description box below to register for this event. All right, my loves, take care, and I will see you next time. Sending you lots of love. Mwah. Hello there, Star Fam. For those of you that were drawn to the mystical raven here, underneath it says magic. Own your power. So with the current situation that you are thinking about that brought you to this reading, it's really about your own power. So not necessarily relying on other people to do anything for you or do your share of the work, or to necessarily contribute as much into the manifestation process. Okay, so what I'm sensing here is that you yourself are actually the anchor for the magic that comes through with this current situation. You are the most influential element, the most influential ingredient in this current situation. And you have the power to dictate whatever the outcome is going to be. So some of you may be feeling a little bit of pressure when it comes to that, but really it's about empowerment, that you know that whatever you want to manifest, nothing is going to stand in your way. It will come to be. So own that power, own your special type of magic, your special skills, your special contributions. And the energy that's coming through here is the thinking man. So Looking at the numerology here, what I am seeing is normally I'm called to actually reduce this, but for your case, my dear Raven crew, I'm actually called to explain the numbers separately to you. So the number 4 is all about building a solid foundation, okay? Getting the proper pieces in place, making sure that all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed, right? Doing the appropriate planning work. And then the 6 is about nourishing this project. And one way I like to look at the number 6 is like the fertilizer for the garden. It helps things grow faster. It nourishes and multiplies the energy and the potential to whatever the 6 is being applied to. So with the thinking man here, what putting this all together is about is using your mind, using your knowledge, using the skills that you've gained and learned over the years to create the proper outline, to create the proper blueprints, if you will, for the outcome you want of your current situation, like knowing what needs to be done to make sure that there is success. And then from there, you give each element the appropriate attention and care. Okay? So it's not about skipping any steps. It's not about taking any shortcuts here. All right? Your power is enough to sustain it. And so there's no need for you to try to cheat the system, if you will, okay? Not that any of you guys are cheaters, but the way to your success is through good old-fashioned hard work, time, and energy. All right, so let's see what advice we're getting here from the tarot. We have Mother of Pentacles, beautiful, beautiful. We have the 9 of Swords, okay, very interesting. The Hermit, lovely. And the 4 of Cups. Alrighty, fam. Let's see what we got here all together. So, as far as advice goes, what I'm sensing here is that sometimes in your mind, these worst case scenarios come up. And there is some doubt as far as like, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right step? Is this the right strategy to take? And so it creates some fear energy within you. And what you're missing out on here with the 4 of Cups, what you're missing out on is this innate wisdom within. And so the advice here is to really trust yourself, trust your instincts, and trust that you have the power, you have the knowledge, you have the skills to solve whatever this issue is with your current situation so that it ends up in your favor and that you win, basically, okay? And so it's about stepping outside of the fear that's created by the ego and trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, going within, away from all the noise. Maybe there are some people that are kind of like haters, right? They're telling you, they're feeding doubt into your mind, like, are you sure you can do that? Are you capable? Maybe this is too much for you. That's too big of an idea. You can't achieve it. You know, maybe they're saying things like that. But that is not true. That's why it's your own power that is going to see you through on this, okay? Now is not the time to recruit people to your vision per se. It's all your energy that's coming through here. Now with the Mother of Pentacles, this is just some advice to make sure you nourish yourself in the sense of you think positively about yourself, you take care of your body, you get the proper rest, make sure you have good meals, make sure that you celebrate your wins and your achievements from the past, and also along this journey through the resolution of your current situation, that every little step that gets you closer to your goal, you should celebrate it, okay? Everything that you do, every action you take that serves your purpose here should be celebrated, and that will give you that energy, that positive energy and vibration to overcome any fears and doubts that you may have, okay? So what I'm getting to share is, so for example, you know, sometimes people, when they post things on social media, they base their success on how many likes they got, okay? But that's actually not true success. True success is when you stick to your goals. You want to make a positive impact on the world. You want to get your name out there. Well, you have to post something. You have to put yourself out there. And you have to do so in a very authentic and honest way to attract the right kind of people towards you. And so the fact that you posted something is already a success. And the likes that you get, that's just like icing on the cake, my loves. Those are just like bonus points for you, my dear. So you, by taking an action, is a success. You getting up in the morning, getting dressed, taking your shower, having breakfast, that is already a success. Okay? So I just wanted to give you those encouraging words, like cheering you on, okay? So know that every action you take that gets you closer to your goals is a success. And that the opinions of others on what they think is successful and if it's successful enough for them, that has no role here in navigating your current situation. Okay, my loves? So let's see about these next steps, shall we? Yes, yes, yes. Very, very good advice from Raven Animal Spirit here. I love it. Thank you. Okay, let's see. First we have 7 of Cups. Then we have 8 of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful. Then we have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, good. Major Arcana on top of Major Arcana. And then we have Hanged Man, so we also have another Major Arcana. Interesting. Okay, okay. Wonderful. So next steps here. So next steps, what I'm sensing to, you know, pass on to you is it's really about getting clear on what it is that you want. So think of all the different ways your current situation could come to a resolution and pick out which solution, which resolution you actually want to see. What is the ultimate manifestation that comes out of this situation, okay? And once you have dreamed up all these possibilities, all these timelines, then you just pick the one. And you focus your energies on nourishing that one, okay? And you think about the steps to make sure that one thing comes true. And here, what I'm seeing is you are conquering these worries and these fears. That's the next step, is to conquer them, okay? And you have these wands, this light coming through to clear away the shadows and the doubts and the worry. Very powerful, like this volcanic explosion of just like clearing the energy out from here. Yes, like get it out of here. Has no place for your path forward, my loves. Here, this speaks to a lot of luck and the fates working alongside you as you follow your gut instincts, you follow your intuitions and realizing what's right for you. The fates, the angels, you are receiving that support. It's destiny that you come out of this on top, okay? It's just a matter of how you get there. And with the Hanged Man, again, it's this different viewpoint, this different opinions. All these other people are going to have things to say, but it's your opinions, your thoughts that count the most, your perspective. So the Hanged Man has a different perspective on a situation than everyone else who's, you know, standing upright. And so your perspective, your opinion matters the most compared to all the other opinions and perspectives around you, okay? So honor that. Now, my dears, if you are calling in all these beautiful fortunes and good energy to aid you on your current situation, make sure to like this video and give it a thumbs up. And of course, please subscribe to this channel if the energies here resonate with you. I'd love to continue to offer you readings. Speaking of readings, you can go to your next one right here by clicking on this icon in the top right corner. And for those of you that are looking for a little bit more clarity and a little bit of a assistance with getting started on this process, I want to let you know I am hosting an open event on March 30th, 2022, and it's called the Lunar Release and Rebirth event. And the link to register for that is down in the description box below, so please feel free to click that. And what we will be doing is releasing the energies, the blockages, the limiting beliefs of the past, and anchoring in this clear, aligned path forward for your highest timeline, okay? So if that sounds like something that will really help you out, I encourage you to join in. Again, the link is in the description box below. I hope to see you there. Until next time, though, my dears, have a very beautiful day. Sending you lots of love. Mwah.